Hey, what's going on, guys? Perfect Nightmare here, back again with another episode of Cut Content. If you guys are loving the series, don't forget to drop a like and share this video around, as it does help out a lot. Also, I am back again with another episode of Cut Content for Battlefield Hardline to let you guys know of what has been removed or was taken out during late in development stages. What we have talked about so far are the jets and the Dust Bowl design, but now I think it's time to actually talk about some of the features and unused items that we have not used here in Hardline. So far, Hardline has had many different things removed from the game itself, and it's sad to not see them, as we see them either in screenshots or we have seen them being used in other ideas or stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's begin with some of these items. These items that are included, some of them were already either A, removed completely from the game, or B, were just in development stages at the time. Some of these are weapons, some are features, some are just items or battle pickups or stuff like that that were originally meant to be in the game. Now, these items range from different things. They were either pickups, gadgets, or anything like that that you can use. And a lot of these are just some things that just needed to be there or were not there at the final build. And we see them either in screenshots or we know them through just basically a lot of the game files and stuff like that. So far, here are the ones that are actually removed and will not be coming back to Battlefield Hardline. The MG4 light machine gun, the SA-18 Igla rocket launcher, the M2 Slam gadget, the repair unit specialization, and the spotlight. Now, keeping focus on the spotlight, I like to let you guys know that the spotlight was cut late in development, as it was seen during the launch trailer of Battlefield Hardline. I will show you a real quick clip of it, as well as you guys will notice a few little things as a vehicle that is actually in this map that is currently not in the final build, as well as a few other little hidden insights that I'll let you guys discover on your guys' own. But the spotlight was used as for the co-pilots of the choppers to basically spot out enemies and use them as just spotters, and it gave the co-pilot a purpose. In the final build, the co-pilot has no purpose unless he's a chopper gunner. Now, looking at it, it would have gave the co-pilot a purpose of being a chopper pilot rather than anything else. So, in retrospect, it eliminated a role that could have happened for the co-pilot. Now, something I just noticed as well while looking at some of this old footage, the attack chopper actually did not have a actual gunner itself. It was just the spotlight. So that's something that kind of slipped my mind and slipped everybody's when you were looking at it. It's just something that kind of real quick, like glance, you could probably just catch it. Now, another cut content piece, which was a specialization for the repair or mechanic, is called repair unit. Now, this repair unit actually is the same one that you have seen in Battlefield 4, apart from a few little minor details. It was first seen during the E3 beta, and it was kind of only seen through one screenshot at the time. And however, this thing was ultimately cut completely from the game when the final version finally released. And it is sad to see it go, as it could have just basically gave you the option to repair nearby vehicles while you're still in your own vehicle. And it's something that was useful in Battlefield 4, but now it just seems like it's just useless in Hardline because it's more infantry based, and I can see why they removed it from the final build of the game. Now, I want to talk about the SA-12 Igla. This would have been the counterpart to the Stinger, which we see as a battle pickup here in Hardline. The Igla would have been a lock-on only type of rocket launcher, which would have countered the Stinger at one point. And being that these two items would have been part of the, I want to say, the Enforcer class. I could be wrong on that, part of the Enforcer class during the betas, it would have at least gave a person a fighting chance to actually lock onto choppers for the enemy team. Now, this has ultimately been completely cut from the game. Only thing that's left is a few strings inside the actual game files. So, being that this item was removed, it was not left over from Battlefield 4 and stuff like that, it's just amazing to see that. The same thing would have also happened with the M2 Slams, as they are just basically little anti-tank mines for light armored vehicles. They would have been highly useful against the Cats. I think extremely useful against Cats, actually, as it is a light armored vehicle. It would have also been very powerful against actual vehicles itself, but this were ultimately removed from the game just for purposes, as it's not military oriented. So these M2 Slams would not have fit perfectly. The only thing that's left of these are, again, just string attacks that are just lying around. Now, the last thing I'd like to talk about is the MG4 light machine gun. This machine gun was seen during the alpha and was cut very late in development, and after being seen, it's only been removed only because the enforcer kits that used to hold the LMGs switched over to battle pickups to fit the game more properly, and the game itself ran with the same textures, same design as Battlefield 4's. We came across this during the open beta, and at this time there was a lot of items that were in there, such as the weapon textures, the weapon image, customization files, weapon pickup items, stuff like that were just seen. And being that this was actually seen during those times, it kind of made a good point into seeing what could have at least been when it came to the battle pickups or enforcer classes or whatever you guys want to call it for the LMGs. Now, the last thing I want to mention, which I didn't mention in the beginning of the video, are a couple changed outfits. Basically, the uniforms used by each fraction of the teams have changed dramatically since 2014. And this is basically seen through different videos. You can see them during the Hotwire and Everglades and stuff like this. Just different looks for the professional class, the enforcer class, and everything else. And two that actually stood out from the professional class are the undercover professional and the banger professional. The undercover professional looked at like a Miami Vice style suit and tie type deal, while the professional on the banger side looked a lot like a Payday type deal, being that he has a metal mask. And honestly, there's so many things that we're missing or not seeing that we see in screenshots and stuff like that that could have been perfect for the game itself. And it's hard to say that why Visceral took these guys out or why they took them away when we've seen them in trailers, launch trailers, and stuff like that. So it's whatever right now currently, but these would have been perfect for the actual game customization for Betrayal if they would have gave us that option. Anyways, guys, I'm Perfect Nightmare. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, go ahead and drop a like, share, and comment down below. Also subscribe for more Battlefield content. Anyways, guys, I'm Perfect Nightmare. Peace, and I'll see you guys in my next video.